welcome to day 11 of the All Sorts of Lovely Advent. Now, a couple of days ago, I talked about reflecting on your 2019 and reflecting on your past decade. And today, I would like you to think about your goals for 2020. What do you want to make happen in the new year and the start of the new decade? It is so helpful if you can do this before the new year begins, because it means that you will feel really ready, and it will mean that you are hitting the ground running in January rather than spending all of January trying to work out what you're going to do with your year. I find that when I set some time aside at the end of the year to prepare for the new year and to really set my goals and to really think about what I am going to do, it really helps me to have a much more productive, efficient, successful, positive year. So this is definitely something I am going to be making time for. I've started making notes, I've started thinking about it as I'm going about my days, but I am definitely going to be setting some time aside to properly get stuck into this and really properly think about what I'm going to make happen in 2020. Now, I will be thinking about things that I want to do in my work, and I will also be thinking about things that I want to do in my home, and I will also be thinking about things that I want to do for myself. So my own personal development goals, my home and family goals, and my work goals. And I break it down into those three things because then that really helps me to not only be doing great stuff in my work or doing great stuff in my personal life and my personal growth or just doing great stuff for the family. It helps me really think about the whole thing and to make sure that I am achieving in all of those areas. So I want you to try the same technique to break it down into the areas that you want to work on in 2020. So I highly recommend doing this before the end of the year. If you just cannot manage it before the end of the year, then have a look at your diary now and make a commitment to yourself in that very first week of January to make time to set your goals. And I also recommend getting them up on the wall somewhere. So somewhere, I have mine by my desk. I have a wall just here at my desk, and I put my goals there. And you might want to do something similar on your desk. You might want to have them in your diary if you look in your diary every day. You might want to have them on the inside of your wardrobe. So when you open your wardrobe in the morning to get your clothes, you can see all your goals on there. Somewhere where you are going to see them often, on your fridge, somewhere where you really are going to see them on a daily basis, and you are going to be reminded of what you are trying to make happen in 2020. Your future self this time next year will really thank you for doing this exercise.